Hi, I'm Rick Ventura, head golf professional at San Luis Obispo Country Club. I'm here with our teaching pro, Mike Valdez. And today we're going to be talking about our bunkers and how they tend to get compacted and get firm, or the opposite, they get really soft. So first let's talk about the idea that irrigation from our fairways will hit the bunker or not hit the bunker. I think there's a mindset that's thinking that we should never have irrigation hit the bunkers. And for our members to know, if water never hit these fairway bunkers and the greenside bunkers, the texture would be so soft it would be unplayable. So there is going to be irrigation or water that hits these. It's really now about how we maintain it and how we deal with compaction and make a very playable surface in our greenside bunkers.
So one of the questions that we hear quite often are, why is the bunkers, why are they a little inconsistent? Some are soft, some are firm. Why is it firm in one place and why is it softer in another? And especially in the morning with morning dew, I'm getting a lot of questions of how do I play that bunker shot? And really, it's about how we're going to go about with the maintenance of making the bunker more consistent with the texture being the same throughout the whole bunker. All right, Paul, looks like we've completed raking this bunker. What was the process for you to do this?
So what we did and what we've seen from other golf courses is they will go in, if they have the staff, they will use one staff in the evening, come on out, and they'll use a heavy rake to rake opposite direction they plan to rake the next morning. What we did here is we're thinking this is going to be something we do on a quarterly basis, or maybe it's a monthly basis, depending on the results. We took a metal landscape rake and we did 9 to 3, so across the bunker here, in order to break up the compaction that we had on the faces. We go for compaction on the faces because we want to promote ball to hit, not a fried egg, and then for ball to roll down into the flat. And so we got over compact and there wasn't enough play in a lot of these areas where we were needing to rake that. And so now we've gone in and we've addressed it by a full rake throughout the entire bunker to break up any compaction.
So what might have caused the compaction to happen in these bunkers?
If you notice, bunkers that people are frequently in, or like the chipping bunker that everyone's using, that one's real powdery and fluffy and light because there's a lot of traffic in those. When we are raking bunkers, we do either a spot rake or we'll do a full rake. And when we do full rakes or spot rakes, we're still staying in the flats. When we're using the rake that we use for the course, it's nothing like the metal landscape rake that we use. It's something with a shallower teeth, and it's just to kind of go for smooth and to scuff the surface. And so when we do the heavy metal rake, it helps break that up and kind of, as they call it, like a sand flip.
It is more uniform. We're getting much more consistency with the depth of the bunker. Looking really, really good.
We're just asking for patience and understanding with the time that it takes to firm up those faces again, and then how frequently we have to get after it, and that's going to be a seasonal basis. So wintertime rains, we might be doing this after every storm.
And also a side note, this would be a good time to come in and check to make sure that your bounce angles are correct for your golf game.
So this one has firmed up through the irrigation and is an example of what happens also on the golf course when the water hits it and we're not able to break it up. So Mike's going to hit a couple shots to demonstrate how difficult this shot is.
Yeah, so even as the golf ball comes in, right, you may get a little bit of the ball sitting down, but definitely there is some kind of tighter, I guess, surface from sand to golf ball. Notice, dig the feet in, the sand kind of has to break up, but definitely a little firmer texture in the bunker shot, which you have to play it totally different than a normal bunker shot, which makes hitting these shots a little bit more difficult. This is the after result of Paul really getting in here and breaking up the sand. So I'm going to hit a couple shots and just really test the texture of the raking and see. Definitely a lot more sand, which is good. That's what we're looking for, so that we can hit and get the best result for the bunker shot.
So to conclude, we're okay with irrigation hitting our greenside bunkers. we're sending some of our crew out with a steel rake to rake both 12 to 6 and then 9 to 3. We're spending some time making sure that the faces of the bunkers are firm enough that it doesn't plug, yet the basins have the right texture for the proper bunker shot. So again, thank the membership for your patience as we continue to make this golf course spectacular.